If she slept with him within hours but made you wait months, it was never about timing. It wasn't about respect. It wasn't about morals. It was about how she instantly categorized you. You didn't lose because you lacked something. You lost because you were predictable. She didn't need time to consider her options. She decided in seconds. The harsh truth. You were never in the category you assumed you were in. And it wasn't because of the words you spoke, but because your presence told her everything. You're not here to feel good. You're here to see clearly. By the end of this, you'll never look at rejection the same way again. 1. The unspoken rule. She knows who you are within 10 seconds. She doesn't need 3 dates. She doesn't need deep conversations. She reads your presence before you even speak. Your energy lays out the script, and within moments, you're placed into one of 3 boxes. Fun. The guy she sleeps with when she wants to feel something. Provider. The guy who entertains, validates, or supports her lifestyle. Friend zone. The one who never sparked anything and never will. The mistake? Thinking effort will move you up the ladder. It won't. You aren't climbing. You're already placed. And once you're in the wrong box, you become background noise. 2. The 3 male categories. Every man falls into one of 3 roles. The fun guy, playful, bold, tension-driven. He doesn't aim to impress. He stirs something in her. She sleeps with him without hesitation because it just feels right. The husband material guy. Stable, dependable, but often lacking excitement. She sees a future with him, but no urgency. She makes him wait, not out of respect, but because there's no fire. The emotional mule, the helper. He listens, supports, and does favors, but never sparks attraction. She appreciates him, but never desires him. If she confides in you but sleeps with someone else, you now know your role. 3. Sexual chemistry versus emotional safety. Desire doesn't need permission. It doesn't need dates or credentials. If she feels it, she acts. If she doesn't, no amount of proving will change that. The men she sleeps with instantly, they didn't ask, they didn't beg. Their energy sparked something in her before logic could intervene. You're safe, but you're invisible. You're comfortable, and that's why nothing happens. You're playing it Rye 2. The 3 male categories. Every man falls into one of 3 roles. The fun guy, playful, bold, tension-driven. He doesn't aim to impress. He stirs something in her. She sleeps with him without hesitation because it just feels right. The husband material guy, stable, dependable, but often lacking excitement. She sees a future with him, but no urgency. She makes him wait, not out of respect, but because there's no fire. The emotional mule, the helper. He listens, supports, and does favors, but never sparks attraction. She appreciates him, but never desires him. If she confides in you but sleeps with someone else, you now know your role. 4. Why the nice guy is used, ignored, and left dry. The nice guy doesn't fail because he's nice. He fails because he's needy. He gives gifts she never asked for. He texts first, texts long, texts again. When she ignores him, he blames her. But she didn't reject kindness. She rejected desperation disguised as kindness. She didn't use you. She never wanted you, but you kept offering. So she took, and justified it by saying, "He's just a friend." But friends don't pay rent. Friends don't worship Instagram posts. Friends don't stick around after being ignored for months. If you stayed, you weren't her friend. You were her emotional safety net, and she never respected you. 5. The psychology of female filtering. It's not about money. It's not about height. It's not about perfect texting. She doesn't remember your money. She remembers your impact. The men who win her over instantly create tension. They break patterns. They move with calm confidence. They aren't always the best looking, but they're unshakable. She can't decode them, and that obsession creates tension. Tension creates curiosity. Curiosity pulls her in without logic. While you were explaining your hobbies, he leaned in and said nothing, and she felt it in her spine. 6. How money, texting, and compliments work against you. If she doesn't want you yet, stop giving. The more you offer, the less she values it. Compliment her too early. She rolls her eyes. Pay too soon? You're now a provider. Text all day. You just made her the center of your life. And she didn't earn it. You think generosity builds attraction, but it only works when desire is there first. Without it, your gifts feel like bribes. And she doesn't sleep with men who feel like transactions. She sleeps with those who feel like risks. 7. Stoic Seduction. The art of flirting. Without needing flirting isn't about jokes or pick-up lines. It's about energy. It's a playful challenge wrapped in calm detachment. Speak slowly. Maintain eye contact. Say less. Pause more. Flirt not to win, but to test. You don't chase reactions. You create moments. If she leans in, reward her. If she pulls away, withdraw without a word. You don't prove your value. You make her curious about it, because humans crave what they can't predict. 8. The energy first rule. Never invest before you trigger attraction. Attraction isn't built through effort. It's built through impact. Let her feel your presence before you give. Let her want you before you chase. Let her prove interest before you open your wallet, your time, or your soul. You're not here to audition. You are the prize. Act like it. So stop seeking connection. Start creating gravity. Rejection isn't about being not good enough. It's about your energy never moving her. She slept with him instantly because he created gravity. He didn't try. He didn't perform. He simply existed with depth and mystery. And she fell into his frame because it was stronger than hers. Your problem isn't effort. It's frequency. You're broadcasting need. He broadcasts dominance. Change your energy. Change her response. That's the law. And no amount of logic will override it. Stop chasing women who categorized you before you even spoke. Stop impressing people who already felt nothing. Start building a presence so powerful that silence speaks louder than words. She doesn't choose based on what you offer. She chooses based on how she feels. Make her feel, or be forgotten. If this gave you the clarity you've been missing, support this channel. Subscribe for more truth no one else dares to say. Comment below. What category did you realize you were in? And what are you changing? Share this video with one person still trying to be the nice guy she never wanted. Like this video to help this truth reach the people still living in confusion.